Hey everyone. Today on the show, I thought that I would answer the age-old question that philosophers have been asking for thousands and thousands of years. What exactly is lomography? Intro. So, lomography. What the hell is lomography? Well, it turns out it's a couple of different things. This is a topic that I've sort of brushed upon on the show before when I did my episode on the Lomo LCA. It's also sort of a style of photography, both in how you take the picture and in what the pictures end up looking like at the end. It's sort of a lo-fi, low-fidelity aesthetic. So I myself personally became interested in lomography when I first heard the term used to describe actually a photograph that I really liked at the time. And I just kind of stumbled across it by accident online. It was in around 2007, kind of right when I first started to get into photography. And the more I sort of researched it and looked into it online, the more I found out and the more I thought it was really interesting and kind of cool. And subsequently, I had gone to a camera store to get film because I was taking a film photography class for the first time ever in college. And they had lomography cameras at the camera store, and there were so many different interesting cameras that they had. I was just like, this is super cool. They had the fisheye, they had the color splash camera. They were all very, very expensive, I'm not gonna lie. And so I couldn't actually afford to buy any of them there. But in the subsequent intervening years, I have purchased quite a few of them off of eBay secondhand. They've made many different kinds of film over the years. They were actually the ones who brought back 110 film, which is great because 110 film is fun to shoot with. It's those little cartridges. So let me read a little bit to you about sort of the history of lomography. The Lomo movement began back in 1991 when Austrian students Wolfgang Strana and Matthias Figal stumbled upon the LCA camera on a trip to Prague. They purchased a second-hand model and used it to chronicle their travels. After being impressed and intrigued by the surreal and oftentimes otherworldly look of their images, with their mysterious vignettes and vivid colors, the two began to buy and resell the camera to enthusiasts in Austria. The LCA's popularity abroad arose because of this. And eventually in 1992, Striga and Figa founded the Lomographic Society, an organization consisting of lomographers from around the world who use low-fidelity cameras to create beautiful Lomo images. Lomography, the movement, kind of started off as sort of half a joke, half serious-ish. Pretty much because they were, Vienna art students, they wanted to start a movement. And you can kind of tell sort of the tongue-in-cheek nature of it by the 10 golden rules of lomography. So the 10 golden rules of lomography are: take your camera everywhere you go, use it anytime, day and night, lomography is not an interference in your life, but part of it, try to shoot from the hip, approach the subjects of your lomographic desire as close as possible, don't think, be fast. You don't have to know beforehand what you capture on film or afterwards. And then the 10th rule is don't worry about any rules. So obviously, it became sort of like a joke, but it became a little bit more than a joke too, if you know what I mean. Some of the characteristics of a picture that someone would say looked like a lomography picture would be oversaturated colors, extreme optical distortions, rainbow-colored subjects, off-kilter exposure, blurring, alternative film processing. One of the things that I really liked that they sort of introduced me to was cross-processing slide film. because you get really unpredictable results with that. I really like the unpredictable nature of lomography and about the experimentation. I know it's sort of, to a certain extent, it can be kind of a controversial thing, lomography, because some people sort of see it as just this dumb, like, hipster movement where people, you know, instead of taking good pictures, they just take random pictures with quirky cameras and somehow they just call it art. But I really don't see it like that. Because for the most part, at least in my personal experience, people who enjoy lomography, they can take good pictures too, and also good can be a subjective term. But and they tend to know a lot about photography. But the experimental nature of lomography and of using the cameras allows for a lot of creative experimentation and not knowing necessarily what you're going to get. And that's one of the things that I like about still using film in the digital age, is that sometimes certain things with film, you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what you're going to get. It's unpredictable. You can get crazy results. You can get light leaks. I really like light leaks, actually. So anyways, I actually really like lomography, and I don't care if people think it's like a hipster thing. I think it's cool and fun and awesome, and I like a lot of the products they come out with. It's true that some of their products can be pricey, but that's why eBay was invented, I think. So I'm actually going to do some reviews on some of their cameras in upcoming episodes of the future. I might make it like a whole series or something. I don't know, still working out the details. But I own many of their cameras that I have bought over the years, and I have acquired a collection of them. So anyways, yeah, so look forward to that. Subscribe, and find me on the internets. I am all over the damn internets. I'm on the Facebook, I'm on the Twitter, I'm on the Instagram, I'm on the DeviantArt, I'm on the lomography.com. I have a Lomo home on there. Check that out. All of my lomographic pictures are all on there. So anyways, yeah, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye!